Hello, beautiful souls. Those of you wanting to break free from the 9 to 5, from the matrix, from the script, from feeling like you're stuck, knowing that there's so much more, but you're like so fearful to take the risk to leave the job or to make a big change. I'm not suggesting necessarily that you just quit your job, although many times on the spot, as I have this internal inner compass thing happen, I've done it. And guess what happens? Even if you can't handle that emotion right now, play with me, stay with me, subscribe, follow. Like, we're all on this awakening as we're a soul having a human experience, trying to rise and shine here and live our best life. It's not working until retirement and then thinking that you're going to live then. No. We're going to live now. Stay with me. By the end, you'll know how to live now. Okay. Because I've done it over the last 5 years, broke free from, I was like, I'm so done. I'm so done doing the 9 to 5. I'm not cut out. Me and mornings are not friends. And I really wanted to do something more creative and following your heart. So do you. I know it. You feel it too. So here's the thing. There's so many ways to make money. Only thing, you have to break free from that attachment to feeling like the 9 to 5 is secure, because it does give you a number each month on a certain date, and you're able to be like, okay, I'm going to have this much at this time. And here's the thing, when you start to do your own thing, get into entrepreneurial, and that word is even weird to me, but like finding other ways to make money, it gets scary because it's not consistent. And so that's the hardest part. They've got us manipulated to think, okay, give up all of your time for this set amount, but there's a cap. There's the cap. You can't make any more than that. And you have to give up all of your time. So of course you don't know what to do next because you haven't even had the time to think about it. So let me break it down for you, because here's what I did. I went, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. So then I thought, okay, what could I do? Well, I'll independently contract myself out. So I put out ads on like Facebook Marketplace for childcare and like social work, doing like supervised visits. I did advertisements for like estate sales. I can help you sell your stuff if you don't like online, don't know how, and don't like people. And from there, it was amazing because people reached out and were like, well, could you do this? Could you do that? And I was like, yeah. And so all of a sudden, again, you're making money, and sometimes it's incredible that month, but the next month might not be. But here's the fun part. You're always free. You're always free to be allowing. If you're following me, please do subscribe, because I talk about, following your inner compass and letting go of having to know, having to have control, and accepting that surprises are far more fun. Change is the only thing consistent in this world. And we have to embrace that to really, really honor and love our best life. So I'll tell you a story about what happened at one point. So now we're selling things online, and my friend had strawberries, and beautiful strawberry plants. And so she was throwing them out because her garden was getting too big. And I was like, wait a minute. What if people want strawberries? I'm going to try and sell them online. Are you down for, let's do it. And so all of a sudden, within 28 days, we made 10 grand. Like, it just became so big that I started to realize there's people in like other towns within an hour away that had higher populations. And so I was just like, well, wait a minute, I'll market to them, and I'll say, on Thursday at this time, I'm going to be in this parking lot, meet me there, and I'll deliver the strawberries. And so it became this really fun thing, and it spiraled into so many other stuff. Like, that's the thing. You have all kinds of skills that you can offer. Like, you can do snow removal and house cleaning and taking care of kids. Maybe you can just even read with them. You don't have to have had any schooling. Parents need help with even just like the simple things with their kids. If you love plants, maybe you can go and help people with their gardens. Like, actually, that was one thing too. I put out an ad, and that people said, they were away for months at a time. Can you come and take care of our plants in our gardens? Yes. And so you end up doing like 7 streams of income. And by the way, I'm reading all kinds of millionaire mindset books, and that's how they don't have a 9 to 5, obviously, but we think it's only for the elite or the really smart. You have to go to business school and stuff like that. No. I'm childcare and social work. I knew nothing about business or doing anything, but you learn, and then you start to connect with other like-minded souls and things unfold. But you have to break free from feeling like you can't figure it out, or that what will happen if. Here's how you secure yourself, and like what will happen if. So you start to do put out all those advertisements, and maybe it doesn't work right away. Then here's another thing, casual. I started putting out just casual shifts to different jobs. And I bought this cabin as a casual employee because I was able to go in and look at the schedule and be like, yep, I'll work this, and this. And here's what happened. I could overload myself and work a set amount in a month and then take a month off. So I was like traveling the mountains and doing all kinds of super fun things, and I had incredible balance, and everyone would say to me, "Oh my God, like how can you do that? How are you not afraid of like having the security of like your benefits, and how can you live without retirement, like you're paying into your pension and stuff like that?" And I'm like, I could die tomorrow. I could choke on a noodle, and you just don't know. You don't know if you have tomorrow. And so I have always wanted to live for today. So even when I was choosing jobs, I tried to ensure that I still had freedom. And so, but now I'm just trying to go to the next level of like completely breaking free. And there's just so many ways. Like, okay, so then I decided I was going to like try and publish a book on Amazon, and I did it. And so that's bringing me in $8, and then last month was 16. I've got to now learn how to do some marketing and all this other fun stuff, but I did it because I wanted the book, and I just wanted to see, is it even possible? Is it even possible to like make an income online? And so clearly, yeah, it is. And I'm realizing like it's endless now if I open up my mind. And that's what happens when you really give yourself permission to start going, okay, what else can I do? What else can I offer? What do I want to do? What's going to bring me joy every single day? And if you have to do a jobby job, use them just as the stepping stones towards more of what's going to bring you ample joy in every day, so that you want to wake up in the morning, so that you're really truly living your best life based on following that inner compass, that inner knowing. You know what you want. And I know this because this has always been. I can be at a job, it's perfect, everything is good, and if for a couple of days I start to get that like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know why I loved it yesterday, but all of a sudden it's just changing, and there's something about like I call that my inner flame starting to get dim. And the minute, and I've told everyone this when they're like, how can you not have the security? I'm like, because something else is going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but something's going to happen. So you just got to let go and know. And it does. Of course, you know it does. If you got fired, you'd have to figure it out. And guess what? You could be doing that right now. Start Googling and put out resumes and switch it up if you have to. You can do that. Just try. Why not? You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. The thing that holds us back most of the time is we overthink. We try to think of like, we see the end result and we're like, oh, that's so many steps away. I have no idea even where to start. Just start. Just start. If it's like, oh, I'm going to make an ad. Okay, well then tonight, take 15 minutes and just say, okay, for 15 minutes, you might all of a sudden realize an hour and a half went by because you just got so excited making an ad. And then all you have to do next is post it. Then all you have to do is let go and see what happens. And watch how you can start to go, holy shit, I can do this. I can make all kinds of little hobby jobs and have fun and find a way to create my best life. It is possible. It is possible. But you gotta start believing that you can get past, and it keeps coming up. It will keep coming up where it's like, oh, do I just want the security? No, you don't, because once you start going through like the contrast of like working a job and then going the other way and starting to feel and experience the freedom, there's just no going back. You're like, I'll figure it out somehow, some way. And the beautiful thing about the universe is it will do that for you. It will show you the way. I'm wishing everyone so much love and light as we rise and shine. This is an incredible journey. You are not alone. Please know that you can ask, believe, receive in this journey we call life. It can be fun, and it's supposed to be. So follow me, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a question if you've got a question about this journey. I'd love to share my undistracted, I am totally free and clear of any influences from television and phones for like my whole life. So everything that's coming from me is very deep, very intuitive, very much from my heart and soul. And I'm doing it because I know that we are all in this incredible shape-shifting time right now in this universe where we're awakening, we're remembering. And it's time for us to do that, because we're going to enter a whole new world because of it. When we all start to, if we love ourselves, then we can love everything and everyone else. And that's what it's all about. Much love and light.